Hello Leo, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. My channel is still somewhat new, so if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. I did just reach 1,000 subscribers. I'm so excited to get there. Thank you everybody who has subscribed, all my viewers. Thank you so much. I know without you, my channel wouldn't be what it is today. For those of you who are new and don't know, I'm also an author. I'm writing an action-adventure love story on superhero twin flames. It's called Perception, the Two Yet One, book 1 here. I read book 1 aloud live on Facebook, and I've uploaded all of those videos here to YouTube for you to enjoy for absolutely free. Give my books a shot here. If you've already read book 1 or watched all those videos, just know that book 2 is already published and available. These beautiful, very well-made paperbacks are available on Kindle Direct Publishing. They are only $15.99 each, plus shipping. If you have Amazon Prime, your shipping will be free. So welcome back, everybody. I have a whole new, not new, and a whole new, but I'm back to celebrating spring's return. I've got a little apple house here for the gnome and a cute little tulip house here for my fairies. And today for your abundance visual, we have this cute little fairy water wheel. When you have an abundance of water, you have an abundance of everything. I was so happy to find this little thing. Okay, now today I'm going to go ahead and continue to use the Forest of Enchantment Tarot by Linnea Weatherstone and Marilla Allwood. And I'm going to go ahead and pull at least 3 cards from the Oracle of the Fairies from Karen K. Artwork by Ginger Kelly. I'll do that at the end of the reading. And I'm going to pull at least 1 card from the Botanical Inspirations by Lynn Araujo and illustrations by Pierre-Joseph Redoute. If I need to clarify anything, I'll be using my little Rider tarot deck that I got through a miracle. If you would like to know the story of that miracle, I have a video. I made a video on it. It's in the description box below. It says the story of my miracle, February 2021. Okay, all the links that you need for my books are in the description box below to purchase them, to view me reading book 1 aloud. And also, if you would like a personal reading, let me know. And all the information is there in the description box below. Okay, so as a reader, I read minor arcana cards as messages about your free will, and major arcana cards as messages about your divine blueprint. Your divine blueprint is the plan that you made for your life before you incarnated in order to encounter and hopefully learn certain life lessons that, when learned, raise the vibration of your soul. As you go lifetime after lifetime, raising the vibration of your soul, hopefully, eventually you get to a very high vibrational lifetime where you are able to reach enlightenment. Okay, so when we're looking at your major arcana cards, we are looking at a kind of destiny, but not really, because free will can change just about anything. Now, there are times when things have been written into your divine blueprint that cannot be changed. Like, you know, you've tried, I know there's been times when you tried to stop something from happening and you couldn't, or you tried to get something to work and no matter what you tried, it wouldn't work. That was written into your divine blueprint that way, okay? And those are often, those are shown to me by the Wheel of Fortune, which you do not have in this particular spread. So let's get started here. We've got, at the heart of everything, you've got several cards that Aries just had in their spread, which is so crazy because, like, when I'm done with the reading, I take the deck and I just take each and every card that I used and I just spread it out randomly through the deck, and then I start shuffling. It's really amazing to me how these same cards still come out. Okay, so this was the outcome for Aries, but this is what's at the heart of everything for you. This is the manifesting energy of a new beginning in your own energy. Okay, so this is Wands. This is the Ace of Spells, Wands energy, fire energy, along with Aries and Sagittarius. This is a new beginning that you just get so worked up about, that you just have all the energy in the world to begin. You're so excited about it. You hit the ground running because that's how you want to do this. You know what I mean? You just, this can even be a child for some of you. You may be trying to manifest a child, or, you know, some of you may be trying to get pregnant. But this is a passionate, powerful new beginning that you would like to manifest, or that is manifesting for you. The energy that's crossing that here is the Ace of Challenges. And so I just really feel like there's a new beginning that is manifesting for you, that is that has to do. Now, the challenges are swords, okay? So that's air energy, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius energy. And what this is clarity. This is victory. This is this is silver arrow never misses its mark here, okay? So I think that now air energy is all about logic and intellect, but also clarity of mind. So I think that there's a new beginning that begins with a certain amount of clarity and logic that is what's going to bring the passion to it. You see what I'm saying? I just feel like this is manifesting. It's not fully manifested just yet because there's some clarity that needs to be experienced here. Some sort of, this is also a card of triumph, a card of Archangel Michael as well. Okay, so this is truth. Okay, and so once this truth comes out, I believe, then that's when your new beginning will be very, very passionate. Okay, now this is the energy that's at the root of everything. This is the Nine of Challenges. Challenges is swords, so this is the Nine of Swords, and it's exactly what it looks like. This is fear. Okay, you've been afraid. This is the deer in the headlights card that I call it usually. This child was playing in the enchanted forest, and the sun started to go down, and he realized that he didn't have enough time to make it home through the forest, so he had to just find a place to hole up for the night. And now he's got hours and hours and hours of darkness ahead of him until the sun comes back out and he can make his way home. So in the meantime, he's faced with all kinds of scary things from this enchanted forest. You know, you've got this scary tree here, you know, you've got this, I think it looks like a little goblin or something over here, and big spiders, and this poison plants and stuff. And so he, you know, he is just trying to make it through the night. And I feel like this is how you've been feeling. You've just kind of been trying to make it through this possibly dark night of the soul, or just fear in general of maybe COVID. You know, maybe you've been you know, having a hard time with COVID and isolating with a lot of fear or something. And this new beginning is, you know, who knows, it could be a vaccination, or you know what I mean? Okay, so you've just been really scared here. But this new beginning is coming. Now, this is the energy that's moving out of your life at this time. This is the unmanifested energy of the Two of Spells, okay? So the Two of Spells would be the Two of Wands, and this is making a choice, okay? These are divinatory sticks that he's using. Gosh, you know, I went through this whole book and I read all the stories behind it, but I can't, these are kind of like runes. These pieces of wood are from different trees, and they have different things carved on it. I think what he's doing is he's maybe trying to choose which one he needs for his, maybe what he did is he threw these, I can't remember. But it's not, I'm feeling like it's not important, this particular story. They don't need me to pick up the book. And when I say they, I mean my guides. But what this is the unmanifested energy of making a choice. There was some sort of hard decision that you could have made, but you didn't. You just, it just never manifested. Maybe you thought you were going to have to make a decision, but it never manifested, and so you didn't have to. Now, spells is more of your energy. So what you've got here too is you've got the Ace of Spells right next to the Two of Spells. So that's a 1 and a 2 right next to each other, and they're both in the reverse. And so I think that this new beginning is definitely connected to this choice. You know, perhaps you've been too afraid to make a choice, okay? Because, you know, you could choose to stay here and wait the night out, or you could choose to make a run for it. So they're both very different choices, which is a lot of the times what you see here with the Two of Wands. So I feel like there is, you never did this, but this is coming anyway for some reason here. Let's see what else we can get through this. Through these next two cards. So, okay, so these next two cards for me are future cards, and these are both major arcana cards, which is like Aries just had, except they were different major arcana cards. These two are in the reverse, so as future cards, I'm feeling like they are still possibilities. Sometimes I feel like these are definitely going to come in. And because this one is sort of, for me, it's mirroring, as above, so below. That's a mirror type thing for me when I look at them like this. So I'll read this one first. And here, this is your own energy. This is strength. Okay? This is your card for the major arcana. And you can see that this is Little Red Riding Hood. Okay, and you can see she's a lot older now, because what happened is, instead of eating her grandmother, the wolf, who is a magical wolf, decided not to do that. And so she decided not to fear him, you know, and so they decided to become friends. And now she's much older, and here they are very good friends, and he watches over her and protects her. And what happened is, basically, she tamed his wild heart with gentleness, with love, which is basically the strength card, okay? But this is in reverse for you. So either this is manifesting, you're going to, you're in the near future, you're going to be coming into your own energy, or because, like I was saying, because this is mirroring the Sphere card, the reversal of this could actually be true. I haven't been reading reversals for this particular deck unless I actually feel it. And I feel like for some of you, you may be not feeling this strength. You may be feeling a certain amount of weakness because of this terrible fear that you've been experiencing. Okay, so it's like it's partly his mind that is making him so scared. Because if you look at all this stuff, you know, I mean, it is a full moon. He may be able to, you know, if he was brave enough, he may be able to make it home during the nighttime, but he's pretty smart and he knows when to hide, you know. So I don't know, what this could be, you being strong and saying, you know what, I can make it through this forest, or this could be you going, you know what, I'm going to be strong, and I'm just not strong, but this could be a moment of weakness for you. But you know what, I really hope that this manifests into a time of strength in your own energy. Okay, so just be mindful if you start to feel like a certain amount of weakness or something. Remember what I said about this, okay? It's prudent either way, I think. Where he stays here and waits the night out, or if he thinks he can see enough, maybe he can, you know, make it through the forest. And I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I just don't, never mind. Okay. Here is the next energy that's in, that is a possibility for your future here, okay? And this is the manifesting energy of the wide world. This is when you're done getting through the forest, okay? This is when the sun rises and you get to go home. He'll find his way back out, and this is what he'll see. You see what I mean? So yeah, actually, I feel like this strength right here is what's going to get you out of here. This is what I was feeling, okay? This the strength to perhaps say, you know what, I'm okay. I've got the light of the moon. This is just a spider. This is just a scary looking tree. I'll make sure not to brush into any poison plants. You know, I feel like it's smart for him to stay the night here, but it's also smart and brave of him to try to get out. So I just feel like, since this is the root of everything and these are the futures, see, this is exactly what I'm saying though, is like, you know, but this is daytime, they're showing me. This is daytime. Like sometimes this is smart. You know, like he's got reasons to be afraid. So it's smart for him to hole up for the night. Maybe this energy hanging on to this for a minute is smart. I don't know. This isn't, I'm not a Leo, so I get these feelings. I don't always know how to put them into words. This is part of my experience as I do this channel here. Yeah, but this is definitely what he's going to see the next day when he gets up and he gets out of the forest. Okay, I just feel like you're going to be on your way out of the forest. Whether you use this strength or not, you're doing the right thing. Wow. Whether, no, like maybe no matter what you choose, like it's okay to stay the night in the forest because the next day you're going to get out anyway, or it's also okay to feel strong, and maybe by the time you do find your way out of the forest, it's morning. Okay, well, here is the, this is your card for your hope, and this is the manifesting energy of the Hanged Man. This is suspension. So, I don't think that you're hoping for a point in your life where, well, here's the thing. The Hanged Man hangs himself so that he can see a different perspective, okay? And he gets wisdom from that perspective. But I am feeling the reversal of this. I feel like you're hoping for the enlightenment that comes from doing this. You may have, I feel like your life has already been in suspension. Look at how much he's inside this, almost like this, like a little cocoon. He's, you know, it's body size, a little body size cavity here, and it's the same here. So I feel like you've already been in this, and now you're hoping that you've received the enlightenment that comes from this sacrifice. Okay? So that's really good. I think that you are. I think you're definitely getting the wisdom, because when you learn how to tame your inner beast, which can be, your fears are all in your mind. Okay? That's why this is air energy, sword energy. Okay? And when you can wrestle with your inner beast and win, that's definitely wisdom. That's definitely enlightenment. Oh, pardon me. Okay, so this is what's going on around you, or this is your current state of being. I feel like you may be being very intuitive right now, or you are, you may be seeing a tarot person or some sort of psychic, you know, or you could be doing this yourself. You could be, because this is the High Priestess, okay? This is Virgo energy. This is all intuition, very heavy in the intuition, okay? So you may have been feeling your intuition a lot right now and not saying anything as well, because she's very quiet. You may have some secrets, okay? You may have been watching and learning things. And like I said, you may be consulting a tarot reader or some other kind of psychic or something, even if it's like, you know, checking your horoscope every day to navigate where you are. This is the energy that's going on around you right now, whether it's you or somebody else. Intuition is being used, and it is it's being used well, because she's right side up. It's being done in a positive way. So good job. Now this fear card makes a whole heck of a lot of sense. Now this is your fear. This is the three of challenges. And so this would be basically the three of swords, and that's heartache. But this one in particular, see, the story behind this is this man has left his children in the forest. This is the fairy tale where this man, he's a widower and they're starving to death, and so he thinks that I'm just going to take my kids out into the forest, and either they'll survive there by finding their own food, or they'll die faster than they will here with me through starvation, right? So he tries to leave them out in the forest, and they leave breadcrumbs, and they come back, and then the next time they leave white stones that they can see in the moonlight. If you guys remember that fairy tale, okay? But the thing is here is that this man basically broke his own heart because he gave up. Okay, he decided that there's just no way I can't feed these children. I'm not going to have any hope. I'm not going to have any faith in the universe, and I'm going to leave my kids. And he broke his own heart. So I think that basically you're afraid of breaking your own heart somehow. You don't want to do something wrong. You don't want to give up at the wrong time. There are times to let something go, to give up and let something go. But if so that's what I think, that you're just feeling like you're afraid to break your own heart. So this card was in Aries. This card was in Aries' reading. Okay, and so was this one. But this is your outcome, the potential outcome. This is the Weaver of Boons. So this is a people card, okay? This would be a queen, the Queen of Pentacles. Let me see. So you've got earth, you've got air, you've got fire, and you've got, just like Aries, there's no water. Wait, no, Aries had water. Yeah, you have no water here, okay? So your emotions right now are just caught up. They're just fear, okay? Maybe you're too afraid to feel anything. But remember, Leo, you are royal. You are the lion. You are lions are the very royal, regal energies, okay? Even though this is a wolf right here, this is your energy. This is a very beautiful energy, okay? So just remember that gentleness and love is quite a force in the face of fear and other things, other emotions like that. So look at your emotions and also your intuition, okay? So this kind of is, because water is intuition and it's also emotion. This is a big time intuition card. However, this is Virgo, so this is, earth energy. Fire, yeah, you don't have any actual water in here, okay? But here we go with the Weaver of Boons. This is your outcome. This is going to be a feminine energy. It can be a man or a woman, but this is a feminine energy who's very kind, very nurturing, very abundant. And the difference between this Queen of Coins, because that's what she would be, the Queen of Coins, this Weaver of Boons, she's not about the opulence. She's not about fashion. She's not about gold. All her riches, you can see, is that her richness is that she lives in a lovely, well-made house, and it's also very spacious, and you only see her. I don't see anybody else around her. Her riches are her beautiful gardens, her tools. She's got tools. It's her life. She's not worried about fashion. She's barefoot, okay? So this Queen of Coins is a very different type of richness, of opulence and abundance, okay? This is unnatural abundance. She's beautiful because she's happy, and she's got everything that she needs. She's got her honey back here. So this isn't material goods. This is basically living in nature, which is a very rich way to live. So this can be a nurturer, like a parental energy, or a doctor or nurse or veterinarian or paramedic, or Anybody who does something that is nurturing and cares for others, this person is going to come into your life here. And I just, now I'm starting to feel very much like these two are connected, even though they kind of look the same, except she looks older. Okay, so yeah, these two are very much connected. You're going to get out of the forest. You're going to get out of that forest. It's going to be daytime and you're going to get out of the forest. Okay, so here is the energy that is, the underlying energy is that your happy family energy has been off. Okay, so here's your water finally. The underlying energy is the non-manifested energy of this beautiful love. This would be the 10 of Cups. This is the, you know, happy family energy, the family that you choose. This is a rare and beautiful love. This is, you know, a kind of completion that is beautiful to behold, okay? And so this is, I feel like this is what you've been, since this is the underlying energy and this is unmanifested, there's happy family energy that you feel is not, well, not fully manifested in your life. And you do want to manifest this, or you wouldn't, this wouldn't be the underlying energy. You want to go home. You want your happy home. But you're going, Leo, okay? Now, how many cards, major arcana cards do you have to minor? I can gauge how much control you have over this situation by how many you've got there. And you've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 4 out of 10 cards means that almost half of this is part of your divine blueprint. Whether you feel weak or strong here, it's very important. The fact that you're ending a cycle, okay? Getting out of the forest, ending a major cycle for a new one, okay? So that's another thing I forgot to point out. You've got this is a new beginning at the heart of everything, crossed by a new beginning in truth, okay? And so you want this to have a new beginning. You got to have the end of a cycle. So the end of this cycle is manifesting, okay? So here's the end, here's the beginning coming for you. So you will get out of this energy. Now let's see what else. Also, you've got this enlightenment and you've got beautiful intuition working for you. So those are very important to your divine blueprint. And let's see what the fairies have to say. I'm going to get at least 3 cards. Oh, man. Well, I will just take them. Did another one fall? Okay. Well, let's just, oh, for crying out loud. All right. Ah. All right, let's start with these first. Oh, holy moly, you got a lot of them today. Okay, let's get started reading these. All right, the inner child. The fairies of playfulness remind you to make time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps us young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but stay safe. Okay, now this child came to mind. This child is sad and scared. Okay, this could be your inner child. Tell your inner child to come out and play. You know, the cycle is almost over. Okay, so moderation. Okay, this is temperance energy. Is there something you know you shouldn't be eating? Try to eat mindfully and healthily, although the fairies say that a little bit of what you fancy is fine. Now, I feel like this isn't just about what you eat. This is about everything. You should take everything in life with moderation. Not too much of anything, not too little of anything. And that is the divine alchemy, the divine balance of life. Divination. Okay, embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. All right, so I think that this is definitely connected here. So I think that you've probably been, using some sort of divination, or you've been getting some sort of intuitive downloads, and now you're being told to go ahead and use some sort of divination. Okay? You have the ability to see your current situation with crystal clear clarity. Crystal clear clarity. Okay? Yeah, you do have the ability. Like I was saying, this is what I'm seeing now. This moon is full. He can see. He's just scared. Also, what I gotta say with divination is there's things like tarot, there's things like oracle cards, there's things like pendulums and runes, and then of course the Ouija board. So I just want to tell you, when I always get this card, I always tell people this. Look, when you do divination though, you do open portals. Okay? So you have to, this is what I do. I put my hands together and I say all doors are closed before I go to sleep each night. You can do that before you get out of bed in the morning. Close these portals that you've opened for divination, and don't use a Ouija board, please. I just feel like all the energy that people have been putting into the Ouija board is just, people are getting poltergeists and things like that, and to me it's kind of like too many people have shit in that pond, and it's time to just let nature clean that for us. Give it a century, maybe two, before the word Ouija, the Ouija board itself, its energy becomes clean enough and understood enough by everyone in order to work that stuff. Again, just don't touch Ouija boards unless you really know what you're doing. In fact, I don't think anybody really needs to touch Ouija boards for a while. Oh, stargazing. When you gaze at the stars, you give yourself fairy focus. Your intuition will flow more freely and reveal what you need to know about your situation. So yeah, the moon card itself, although you don't have it, it is intuition. Aries did have that, but look at this. This is, it just reminds me of this, these two together. Okay, so yeah, you are being told that you are about ready to really start being very psychic here, Leo. Okay, so pay attention to your intuition and protect your dreams. You are the guardian of your precious dreams, and they are safe in your care. Keep them close to your heart until you're ready to release them. What you got to understand is, you know how people have shit all over the Ouija board energy. If you tell people about your dreams, then they will put their opinions or their feelings into that energy. And sometimes when people don't think you can pull something off, their energy will pull your energy for that dream down. There's times when you've got to do things just kind of secretly, quietly, and then when you've experienced the success in what you were doing, then you can tell everybody, because then, you know, they didn't have a chance to put any negativity into your goal. Okay? So let's see what the fairy sprites have for you and close out your reading. The fairy sprites, flower sprites. Oh my God. Sorry, guys. When I channel, I get to a place where I just start talking and I'm not really thinking. And sometimes I say things that don't make sense. But then when I am channeling and it makes sense, boy, do you know. Okay, so you got Violet. Faithfulness and modesty. Modesty is a shining light that prepares the mind to receive knowledge and the heart for truth. Oh, okay. This is what I'm seeing. Shining light that prepares the mind to receive knowledge and the heart for truth. knowledge, and the heart, the lion heart, your lion heart for truth. Okay, so I feel like this is a very important message. Faithfulness and modesty. Modesty is a shining light that prepares the mind to receive knowledge and the heart for truth. Okay? Violet is also the color of the crown chakra, which is going to be a huge thing for your intuition. You see here she's in indigo and in violet. Indigo is the brow chakra and violet is the crown. And those are right up here. That's where intuition occurs. So that's what I have for you at this time. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Check my books out. I haven't gotten a bad review, and people have said they've experienced spiritual healing just by reading it. So, all right. So that's what I have for you at this time, Leo. See you next time.